Hello, this is Mr. Diamond, and this video is for Algebra 2 students who are trying to find their x and y intercepts using their calculators. And let's do number 8 from our review problems and number 10 as examples. You may want to pause the video and go ahead and put number 8 and number 10 in your calculator, because I bring that screen up, I'll already have the functions in. So I go to my calculator, go to y equals, and my y1 is problem 8, and my y2 is problem 10. And right now I'm both turned off, so if you look in the graph, they don't show up. So let's fix that. First of all, go back to y1, toggle over to the flashing cursors on top of the equation sign, and hit enter. And that turns that graph on, still leaving y2 off. Now I'll hit graph, and there it is. If your window is weird and you need to get it back to normal, remember it's zoom. 6 is zoom standard, where you have -10 to +10 on both axes, and that's your sort of normal window. Now let's go for the x-intercepts first. I hit second trace, that brings me to my calc menu, and I want to calculate the zeros, that's option 2. And it'll say, okay, find something to the left of the x-intercept. So it might take some doing, but I'm finally finding to the left. And it crosses the x-axis right about here. So I go a little bit to the left of that and hit enter. And it will put a line, or maybe just an arrow if you have an older TI-84. And then go over here to the right boundary after it crosses into the positive values, or y values rather. Hit enter. And then a guess. Just put it somewhere in the middle. It doesn't have to be perfect, and hit enter. So the x-intercept, or the zero, also called the root, is -2.74, 0. Awesome. Now let's find the y value. To find the y value, again, I'll hit second and calc. And to find the y-intercept, I'm going to click the first option, value. And I want to find the y-intercept, which is where the x value equals 0. So I plug in 0 and hit enter. So that's 31. So my y-intercept is 0, 31. Awesome. That's problem 8. Let's go back and do problem number 10. So now I'll come up to y1, put the cursor on top of the equal sign, hit enter, and that turns that graph off on my screen. Toggle down and hit enter, and now y2 is turned on. So if I look at that graph, I just see y2 now. Awesome. Again, if your window gets messed up, go to Z6, and it'll give you the standard -10 to +10 on both axes. All right, doing my x-intercept. Second, calc, and I'm going to pick option 2 for the zeros. And this time I've got a couple things to do. So left boundary will be about there. Right boundary, toggle over there. Guess, right about there. So I have 1 0, 2.17, 0. Now I need to do this again for the other x-intercept. So second calc and option 2 for zeros. And this time come over here. And my left boundary will be right about there. My right boundary is in there. And my intercept is there. So the other 0 of this function is 7.82, 0. Excellent. That's both of the x-intercepts. Now let's find the y-intercept. Second, calc, and I'm going to look down here at value, hit enter, and when x equals 0, what does y equal? -8.5. So the y-intercept of this function is 0, -8.5. I hope you found this video helpful. Goodbye.